All Blacks, like I said, started this game like a house on fire, come out absolutely firing. What you expect from your team or your country or the team that you support to come out and start the game off like that. Force the error early on, kick the ball down, get a line out. From that line out, crossfield kick that no one was expecting. Narrow-eye gets it, full body nutmegs Willie Leroux, goes through his legs, stands up, dummies Cheslin Colby, scores in the corner. Start off the game, high intensity, execution, pinpoint. The first opportunity they get, they score points. Their man, Beauden Barrett, starts the game really well. Pinpoint cross kick, like I said. Then, right off the next opportunity he gets, smacks a 50-22 left foot with his left foot. That's equivalent to Johnny Wilkinson's right foot drop goal in the 2003 World Cup final. Beauden Barrett, left foot kick, banana kick, 50-22, line out again for the All Blacks. Off the top, Wallace Titi inside, Will Jordan next to the post or under the post, goes over to score. That's two opportunities, half opportunities that the All Blacks get, and they score. Clinical. That's what you want from your team going into one of the biggest games of the year, one of the biggest games since the Rugby World Cup 2023 final, converting every opportunity they get into points really well. Bit of disruption early on. Narrow-eye goes off. D-Mac comes on. It almost worked in their favour because he ended up kicking a few penalty goals. And his air, like going up in the air and making those catches, really good. Outstanding D-Mac was because they shifted Will Jordan to the wing. He played fullback. On the aerial battle, I thought technically All Blacks played it really well. Instead of every time going up to contest like that, they would almost run past the contest and collect the tap back. They did it a couple. Wallace Titi did it once in a line out. The ball went over the 15-meter line. He went through and he disrupted the line out like that. Then a couple times, I think Finlay Christie got one back like that. There was a few times where instead of going up for the ball, they went past the contest and went for the Springboks to knock the ball back, and All Blacks would just take it from there. So very technical, very good like that. They also, what they did really well was disrupting Springboks rucks. So when All Blacks were defending, going at those rucks and trying to counter ruck and putting a lot of pressure on Grant Williams so he doesn't have time to take his time to make the box kick or to clear the ruck, applying a ton of pressure there. So Springboks then have to get more numbers to the ruck, or they lose the ball, or the ball just gets or it's just ugly. You know what I mean? So All Blacks did really well in that regard. I thought Tupovai was immense, just into everything. I questioned that selection of dropping Fabian Holland and starting, and starting Tupovai at lock, but it played out really well because he was physical and he was into everything. Really good at lineouts. He disrupted the Springboks lineouts well. So did Scott Barrett as well. And that partnership, it worked really well to disrupt South Africa's lineout and just across the park. Very physical. Absorbed a lot of the Springbok pressure in that second half. The All Blacks did, just took it on. Yes, gave away a try here or there or a couple penalties, just absorbed that pressure. But again, worked their way down, and that small opportunity that they got, they turned it into points. They first get the penalty from D-Mac, kicks it over. The next time they get down there, they set the line out. Don't score off the more few little phases. They draw defenders in, play it out wide, and you've got someone, Kuntupai, 100 and whatever kilos, running straight like that. You're not stopping him there. Kuntupai crashing over to score there. And then the Centurion, Adi Savia, the biggest play of the game in the 78th minute, makes a turnover. In the most brutal, the most physical, the most high demanding game in your life, 78 minutes into it, you have been battered and bruised. You've made a ton of tackles. You've made a ton of carries. You make a turnover at the death to pretty much win it, to seal the win there. Artie Savia on his 100th game, fantastic. He was 10 carries, 3 defenders beaten, 11 tackles, 2 turnovers. And one of those turnovers was vital. It was game-winning. 78th minute, Springboks were punching that All Blacks line, and Savia made the turnover there. Outstanding.